Hey guys, Brix back with another Lego Q Transformer instructional video. Today I'm going to bring to you G1 Smokescreen. Let's check it out. So, to get started, what we're going to first use is this little vehicle wheel well right here. And we're going to get some of these 1x4/1x2 angular plates and snap one on each side, just like this. There we go. Then we're going to take, let's see, this 2x4 plate right here in blue, get a 1x2 plate in white, snap it on in the middle on the bottom, and then we're going to get this 1x2 red cheese slope, put it on top right there, or right above it, and then we need a white 1x2 grill. Well, that's the only size that come in, like that. Next we will get some of these 1x1 cheese slopes right here and put them on the side of the white grill. So on the bottom they look like this. Then we want to get some clear, transparent clear 1x1 round tiles, flat tiles like that. And those will be the headlights. Then we're going to snap that onto the top of the angular plate right there. So this is what you got so far. Kind of reminds me of a clown face a little bit. It's kind of funny. So the next thing we're going to do is get some of these corner plates right here. And we want to snap those on right there, just like that. Put one on the opposite side, just like that. Now they have a couple of different piece options. I got this 1x2 sloped plate right here. I got 4 of these, but they also come in 2x2. That would be more ideal. But I'm gonna take my 4 1x2s and put them there side by side like this. Squeeze these together so everything looks nice and tight as possible, nice and flush. And then we have the front of the car. Then we're going to take another grill piece and put it right there on these 2 red studs, just like that. Now for the back, we're going to start working on the middle of the car and get this 1x2 plate with the 2 horizontal clips and slap that right there in the middle. I'm sure you guys can see that. Kind of take the focus off the background there. And then we're going to take some of these blue 1x1 with the horizontal clip and put those in the opposite direction, one on each side, like so. Then we're going to take a 1x4 plate and secure all of those clips, just like that. The next thing we want to do is take this 4M stick right here and clip it onto your blue clips. And just adjust it so everything is nice and flush, just like that. Then we're going to get some of these 1x1 with the vertical clips and put it so that the clip is kind of horizontal like that. You're going to put one of those on each side. Then you want to get, it's going to be a 1x1 with the shaft like that, but we don't want it in black right now. We're going to get the red one. And put that with the shaft facing down, just like that. So next, let's start on the head. We're going to find our T-joint right there. We'll set that to the side. We're going to get a Travis brick, which is a 1x1 brick with studs on 5 sides. So this is going to be the face right there on the top. So I'm going to take a gray cheese slope right there and put that right there on the front like that. Then we're going to get a lamp holder in blue and get 2 yellow horns. I got that off to the side. There's 1. And there is 2. Had to borrow those from my Unicorn Gundam right there. So then we're going to slap those into the lamp holder right there, 1 on each side. Kind of hard to grip those. Make sure the horns are pointed up. And then put that on top of the head. And the reason why we use the chi-sloped face is because that's the only one that'll be thin enough to use with the lamp holder right up there. So next we're going to take some 1x1 flat tiles in blue to kind of cover up these studs on his head. 1 on each side. And the back we can leave open. And it's better because it doesn't, allows it not to take up so much space when you're folding the head back for transformation. So then you pop it on the T-joint right there. So it looks like this. And then we're going to clip this right there in the middle. Make sure it's nice and lined up. Push the head down a little bit. And here's what we have so far. It's pretty cool. Why not get started on the legs? So for that, you're going to need a couple of these tooth pieces they're trying to hide. So I got them in red. And then we're going to get some of these black 1x1 plates. Where are those hiding? Right there. So we're going to put a plate on each one. And then get some of these angular bricks and put 1 on each foot. Now you want to make sure that the bottom part right there is facing opposite on the other foot, because that's where our wheels are going to go. While we're down there, let's get the legs, the couple of these little robot arms, and we're going to stick it right there on top of the leg, like so. Do the same on the other side. And then we're going to get some of these wheels right here. You'll find this in the Technic pin section of LDD. Well, just the tire part, well, the rim. The tire you're going to find in just the regular tire section. But we're going to get some of these Technic pins with a stud on the side. And just pop that in like that. Do the same for the other wheel. And that stud is going to go into the empty side of the leg right there. So it'll be a little heavy for now until you clip them in place, which we could do now. So take these and clip this to the bar on the other underside. Just like that. Now, the next thing we're going to do is start working on the shoulders. So we're going to get some of these red 1x3s. I'm going to take a jumper plate and put it on one side, like that. And then, for this guy, we're going to get some of these 1x1 with the horizontal clips. And put that right there on the end. So we're going to do a mirror image of what we just built. So once again, we get the 1x3 with the jumper plate and then the clip, like so. And we're going to plug it in on that stud right there with the clip towards the front of the car. Do the same on the other side. So this is what you should look like looking from above. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do is start working on the arms. So I'm going to take a couple of these 1x2s with the shaft on the end. take a flat 1x1 tile, place it right there in the middle, and then take a blue 1x1 plate and put it on the end. Then we're going to take some of these Technic bricks 1x1. I'm going to take a Mixel ball pin Technic socket, plug it in, and then we're going to take another Mixel 1x2 with the cup on the end and snap that on. Then we're going to take the piece that we just built for the arm. You're going to plug this right there behind that stud. Now on the other end of your Mixel 1x2, we're going to put, I believe this guy's hands are blue, so we're going to get a 1x1 on a horizontal clip and plug it right there on the bottom, just like that. And then we could clip that into the back of the shoulder, just like that. Nice tight fit. Now ideally, you would get this 2x2 modified plate with the Technic pen on the top, and you would want to get these in blue, but I don't have blue, so I'm going to do them in black. You won't really be able to see them because they'll be hiding behind the wheel. Now this wheel you won't find in the Technic section. You got to go to the regular wheel section. Now what I like to do is take the corner right there and plug it in to that stud right there, so that when we swing the arm out, just like all the other transformations you've seen, we rotate it until the wheel hits the shoulder right there. And then you can begin to straighten out the arm, like so. So we're going to pretty much do a mirror image of that. Again, the 1x2 with the shaft. Put your flat in the middle. The stud on the end. And clip that into place. Nice and tight. Take our Technic brick with our pin and the Mixel with the cup on the end. Plug that in right there. And then we could get a 1x1 with the clip for the hand, just like that. Take another one of these axle pieces in the wheel. Slap that on. Plug it in on the corner. Swing it all the way out and then rotate, like so. So we are almost done. Now we just got to work on the back of the vehicle. And that's what this should look like so far. So for the back of the vehicle, it should be pretty simple. We're going to get, ooh, I am missing a piece. So we got our 1x2 plate right there. What we're going to do with this is plug it under this 2x4 flat, like so. And then we're going to take these 1x2 with the clips on the end and plug it in right there, right next to the 1x2 with the clips facing down. Plug one in on each side. And then from there, you could take a windshield, plug it in right there on the top. So this is what it should look like. Then we're going to take our 1x1s with the shaft on the end in red and take some of these 1x2 flat red tiles like that, snap that on, and then clip that right there. You want to make sure that the windshield and the flat tile right there is flush. So we're going to do the same on the other side. Like that, and then plug that in. So the next thing we're going to do back here is take some of these 1x1 with the horizontal clips, and we're going to snap those onto the bottom like that, one on each side. Set that down, because then we're going to get our 1x1 plates in red. Plug those in right above those clips, just like that. Next thing we're going to do is take a couple of these inverted roof tiles in black. That'll be our back windshield. And get your 1x2 with the shaft on the side. And you're going to plug that in right there on the bottom, joining the two inverted bricks right there. I might have said tiles, but they're bricks. Just like that. So these are going to plug in right there. So when you open it up, it should pretty much look like this. Just like that. Now I have a 1x2 by 1x2 angular plate bottom, and we're gonna take this and attach it to the middle of the two inverted bricks just like that. Now we have a couple more of these 1x2 cheese slopes, and we're gonna put one on each stud, and that'll be our spoiler. Just like so. Now, you're going to attach the back part of the car to the front part by getting this little robot arm, this droid arm. Attach it to the middle right there, and you're going to attach the other end to the red one that we put down there. You might want to grab it by the droid arm just to make sure that nothing breaks, because these could be fragile at times. So we have that, and just because we're pretty much in robot mode already, we're going to accordion that down, like so, and then fold back the windshield, just like that. Now, Smokescreen is pretty much done. The only thing we have left to do are his weapons. Now, to be G1 accurate, we have these little loud horn pieces, and I got a couple of small nose cones. And we're just going to plug that in right there on the ends, and do that twice. Like so. Now those are his G1 weapons. Before we get to the super fun weapons, almost forgot a little detail up here. Smokescreen has these little light pieces on the front in black. And that just helps the authenticity of the look a little bit. When you get in a little closer, you can see what I did right there. A couple of these simple, what are these, like little faucet pieces in black. Now for the G1 accurate weapons, these are shoulder mounted weapons, so that's why we have the jumper plates right there behind his head. You want to kind of plug them in at an angle so that they don't really interfere with his horns. And then you can plug in one on the other side, like so. Now keep in mind that you might want to spread the feet out a little bit just to help him stand a little better. Make sure that the legs are spread a little bit, and then tilt the feet out maybe about 45 degrees outward. He's not having too much trouble standing. Make sure his feet are planted, and then you could adjust him so that gravity does the rest. And there we have Smokescreen. Now the other fun weapons I thought would be pretty cool to have, because once these are off his shoulders, what is he going to hold? So I have these little gray versions of the shooters that you find in a lot of Lego sets these days, and plug in a little gray round brick right there, and these will be the ones that he could hold. And you could just clip them into his hand right there. They're a little more compatible than the shoulder mounted weapons. And there you go. Now, these weapons are also compatible with the shoulder mounts, which I thought was pretty cool. So, if you didn't want to use the G1 accurate looking shoulder mounts, you could take these shooters right here and also plug them into the shoulder mounts right there. Now with this, you gotta be a little more careful because they are, they point up a little higher than the G1 style weapons, so you want to kind of make sure that they're not interfering with his horns. But I think that looks pretty cool. So why not get a little spin on and zoom in a little bit. Pick the camera up, get a nice front and center. Now to me, this is one of the coolest looking Q Transformers that I've designed. And I think I just like the contrast of the colors. Just the red, white, and blue colors, they just look pretty cool. So you guys have already seen the transformation, but I don't think I've ever shown you the transformation from robot back to vehicle mode. So what we're going to do is unplug all of these weapons and just put these off to the side. Now to get started, let me zoom back out and get the camera readjusted. There we go. First things I like to do are the arms right here. While we're down here, we're gonna take the hands, flip them around using stud friction, like so. And then we're going to pick up the back so that they don't get in the way of the arms. And we can take these arms right here and begin to flip them back. Now you'll see that the wheel begins to hit that clip right there. So you want to make sure that the arms, the forearms, are folded in slightly like that so that they don't get in the way of rotating this piece. And you want to begin rotating that back just enough to clear that clip, like so. And from there, you can take the forearm, fold it the rest of the way in until it hits that red bar right there. And do the same on the other side. Just rotate that until it hits the arm and it hits the clip. Make sure you fold the forearm in a little bit. And then begin rotating the wheel back just so you can clear the clip. Like so. And then fold the forearm all the way in. Next thing you want to do is take his little feet right here and fold them all the way out to the side. The toes pointed towards the wheels, like that. Do the same on the other side. Now you want to take his feet and fold them up into his chest. And you want to try to get these feet as flush to the front of his chest right there as much as possible. That way, the wheel doesn't get blocked by the wheel well. Now, one of my back wheels aren't aligned, so I'm just going to rotate it down a little bit more. And there we go. So the last step is just taking the head, pushing it back slightly. You kind of want to get these horns right there in the groove above the flat towel and the little shaft right there. And that should give it enough clearance to fold the windshield down. Now at this point, you might have to pick it up and just kind of feel things out. And you're going to clip the bottom of the windshield into the studs where those clips were. And you are all done. Just make sure everything is flush. Now this robot hand that I have right here, you got to be careful if you're going to order these things from Lego or from third-party websites, because just to kind of show you right here, this robot arm has these little pointed edges right there at the back of the hands, and that might prevent it from sitting flush. So what you want to find are the ones with like the little stubby ends right there. I don't know if you could see that clearly, but I'm going to hold up both of them so you can kind of see what I mean right here. Kind of lean back a little bit. So as you see, the one on the top is the one with the little pointed edges on, like towards the back of the clip, and the one on the bottom, it's like those are shaved off. The one on the bottom is the most ideal one for, like, you know, the most articulation, but the top one might, you know, prevent it from sitting flush. So we're going to use the bottom one for the leg. And it also has a better hold onto the angular brick also. Clips on just like that. And once you get down here, you're going to push this whole section forward until it hits the chest. And that's when you know the wheels won't be blocked. Oh, something's not sitting up because I didn't have the leg turned all the way. And there you go. Rolls like a charm. So then you could take any assortment of weapons that we've built for him, and you're going to plug these in to the clips right there in front of the back wheels. You can put the little shooters there, or you could put the more G1 accurate weapons back there also. So that way he has weapon storage in both vehicle mode and robot mode. And there we have G1 Smokescreen. This is BX Brix, and I want to thank you guys again for watching. Stay tuned for more tutorials. Right now we're about a foot deep into the second wave of the Q Transformers that I have lined up for you guys. Definitely more Transformers on the way. Some cool things coming down the line, but you gotta make sure that you follow me on Facebook, Instagram. I got my Twitter going, and mock pages to make sure that you're in the know of all my latest builds. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.